What's up, everybody? It's Hnnybee, and today I bring to you my manga collection. So in my manga collection, I have this top section. I also have this section. A few of these don't, well, two of those aren't really, three of these aren't really mangas, but you know, I have them up in here. And then last but not least, I have this little section. So we're kind of just gonna get into, like, you know, my different sections. As you can see, I have decorated every single last one of my, you know, cases, and, well, the cubbies, and then I also got, you know, the top of my the top of my cubby too. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So as you can see, these are kind of moved out the way because I gotta get to, obviously, the mangas and whatnot. So first, we're gonna start off with my Dress Up Darling. I'm pretty sure you guys all know about, you know, my Dress Up Darling. You know, I liked it, you know. But as you can see right here, this is pretty much, you know, the description of it. You know, it's pretty much, you know, I guess you could say the, you know, class loner and the popular girl type of, you know, anime. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm kind of bad with the names. So as you can see, I'll leave it up here for you to read, you know, what the anime is about. Or, well, anime / manga, because some of these are, you know, animes too. But yep, other than that, this is pretty much the cover of it. And I only have volume 1 because I kind of watched the anime. I just didn't get, like, all the books. Plus, if I did want to get it, I had a Barnes & Noble by me, but, you know, it got taken away from us because, yeah, the people didn't want to renew the spot for Barnes & Noble, so technically we have to drive to the Atlanta one or something, but yeah. It sucks to suck. Next up, we have, you know, I'm the hero, but the demon lord. Yeah, also me. Yeah, so I think you guys can kind of tell what type of genre this book is. I'm keeping it, you know, kind of like this because you know how sensitive YouTube can be sometimes. But yep, as you can see, this is pretty much the description of it. So, you know, they're pretty much an ordinary high school student whose family runs a bathhouse. He leads a powerful, uneventful life, but that's all changes when two beautiful women approaches him, each certain he's a legendary man she's been searching for. But which of them is right? Is he a hero or a demon lord? Turn out he bears the mark of both. And neither woman is willing to give him up. Wanted by the forces of good and evil? What is a man like him to do? Oh my god, this is like, it's a nice little, you know, whatchamacallit. Definitely, you know, it has its moments, but, you know, it's nice or whatever. Like, it is so, like, vibrant, like, it's just so colorful, and it just definitely, like, makes you just be like, oh my god. But yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all know, like, what otaku is. But yeah, pretty much she may appear to be plain but boring idol otaku, but he secretly leads a double life, cross-dressing as a net idol. And let's see, who everyone thinks is a girl. The man of his dream is the most popular guy in school, and way out of his league. One day he discovers that, you know, pretty much they're secretly an idol, and he can't control his lust for him anymore. The humiliation declares there is only one thing he must do to make it up to him. But can a taco like him really become my idol? Yeah, it's definitely interesting. You know, I try to, reach out, like not always sticking to a certain type of genre. I try to venture out just to kind of see, is it, something that I would like, But anyways, next we have this one. Really pretty color. But yeah, that's pretty much the title. Wants to shine. This is pretty much volume 1. And here is the back. Like, this is such a pretty, like, it's a really pretty, like, But yeah, here's pretty much the description on the back from the pages. Yeah, from the pages of the hit light novel series, bottom tier character comes a spin-off manga by the original author, where beloved classmate Hnnybee is the star. Whether doing high jumps or blending with the crowd, she has always been flexible both physically and socially. But when her friend outshines her at her track and field specialty, she starts to wish there's something more, a light to claim her own. As she contemplates her talents, her mom asks if she'll model in a local ad for her makeup company. Faced with an unfamiliar challenge, can she find herself in this dazzling new world? But yeah, pretty much, she kind of felt like she lost her spark in a way, and then now she's pretty much just trying to find her way back into that like sparkle of hers. But yeah, we're just gonna put this up now. I honestly forgot that I had this, and I don't think I even sat there and took it out, but it says might as well cheat. I think this is like the only one that I didn't sit here and open. But yeah, we're kind of just gonna place that back though, and we're just gonna kind of go to the next one. But yeah, no matter what you say, Furry-san is scary. Pretty much a girl that, she may seem intimidating, but she ain't. She in love with a little classmate and whatnot. And he's just like, I don't know, she kind of intimidated, bro. But yeah, ordinary high school boy is terrified of his scary looking but secretly sweet classmate in this romantic comedy of crushes and misunderstanding. But yeah, you can pretty much read the rest of this. I'm trying to save my voice because, as you guys can hear, it's definitely very faint, and I can't really talk too much, so I just have to kind of show what I have, and then kind of just leave it up to y'all for the rest. This next one is I'm a wolf, but my boss is a sheep. As you can tell, this is like a little romance type of, kind of in a way. But yeah, a wolf in sheep clothing. A salary man working for a betting company has a pretty standard routine. He does his work, keeping up himself, and hides his huge crush on his beautiful supervisor. Normally, this does just fine for him, but when he's suddenly transformed to his secret crush's apartment, it's a blessing and a curse. His biggest problem, he's a literal wolf, while his boss and all his co-workers are sheep. This wolf boy is in for more than a case of simple puppy love. And yeah. Oh my god, this is also like a cute little, anime. Well, I keep saying anime, but a cute little manga. It's definitely nice. As you can see, this is pretty much, yeah. But if it does somehow become, an anime, then, it would be nice. This one, you can kind of just see I wonder, can I really take this out? But yeah, this is pretty much, yeah, as you can see, pleasure and corruption. And before y'all say anything, it's actually not like one of those type of, you know, but as you can see, pretty much this is pretty much the description of it and whatnot. Like I said, I'm trying to really get through this because I don't want the video to be too long. But next up, we got Komi Can't Communicate. And honestly, I can say like the manga in the first, like you can tell the art style really changed. And it's crazy to think about it. But oh my god, my chest hurt. I like sneezed and that really hurted me. But yeah, as you can see, you know, like the anime, like it's a nice story, but I feel like it got to a certain point where it kind of became like, as they call it, a gooner type of, you know, I don't know, it's just like I liked it, but it, you know, it kind of has its moment. But yeah, I think you all pretty much know Komi Can't Communicate. You know, it's pretty much a girl who has like social anxiety, and pretty much, you know, she wants to make friends, but you know, she can't really, you know, communicate like that. But you know, her friend, you know, Timid Tadano, pretty much a wildflower and all this, he's actually one of the first friends that she sits there and make. But pretty much through their like whole adventure and whatnot, they're pretty much he's trying to fulfill her goal of making 100 friends. This, I forgot how many chapters, or well, not chapters, but volumes there is of this, and I know it's a lot. And I know it's kind of just leading it on to a point where it's like, all right, it has to stop. Like, y'all are just like leading it on at this point. It is crazy. But yeah, let me move this out the way. But yeah, these two aren't really mangas. Y'all can pretty much see Rainbow. It's pretty much like a colorful type of book. Then we also have Dork Diaries, pretty much the newest one that like just came out. Got this also at Barnes & Noble, but let's see, like another manga. This one is Life Turned Upside Down. My dad's an alcoholic. And the thing is, this is actually based on, you know, kind of like a true story. But yeah, pretty much it's just like, you know, sitting there just going and talk about, you know, pretty much the life of having a drunk dad or alcoholic dad. I don't know who may or may not might relate to the story, but you know, if you do, I guess, you know, because I don't, but you know, I'm just like, if you kind of do relate to it, maybe it's like, I don't know, I really don't know how to say it, but like maybe comfort in a way. But yeah, and the next one I have is Fire Force. Some of these I have managed to find in Walmart because it kind of gives a little bit of a cheaper price. But of course, you know, it's kind of hard trying to find stuff when, you know, you can barely really find it. But yeah, pretty much Fire Walks With Me. The city of Tokyo is plagued by a deadly phenomenon, spontaneous humans combustion. Luckily, a special team is there to quench the inferno. The Fire Force, the Fire Soldiers at Special Fire Capital 8, and are about to get a unique edition. Enter a boy who possesses the power to run at the speed of a rocket, leaving behind the famous devil's footprints and destroying his shoes in the process. Can him and his colleagues discover the sources of this strange epidemic before the city burns to ashes? Yeah, that's pretty much the little title. Well, not the title, but the description of Fire Force. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's like a, you know, uni yet, but I think it is though. I really do think it is. So yeah, nice little story. Now I also have one here and one at the bottom, which is kind of dumb of me, but I have Spy X Family, and I think, you know, pretty much everybody knows the story about Spy X Family. But yeah, pretty much, you know, as you know, the master spy Twilight is unparalleled when it comes to going undercover on dangerous missions for the betterment of the world. But when he receives a ultimate assignment to get married and have a kid, he may finally be in over his head. Not one to depend on others, Twilight has his work cut out for him, procuring both a wife and a child for his mission to infiltrate the elite private school. What he doesn't know is that the wife he chose is an assassin, and he adopted a telepath. So Anya is a telepath, Yer is an assassin, and, you know, Twilight, or also by his other name, Lloyd, you know, as a family man, he's a spy. I can't wait for I can't wait to see like another shoot. I cannot speak today, but I can't wait to see the next episode. Like, I can't wait to see, like, you know, what I'm seeing in a manga get like printed out into like flesh into the anime. Like, I can't wait. So next up I have is Demon Slayer. Some of these somewhat don't match the I guess you could say the theme of my room, but honestly, you know, it is what it is. But that's pretty much what it looked like, and here's the description. So pretty much in this era of Japan, kind-hearted Tanjiro makes a living selling charcoal, but his perfect life is shattered when a demon slaughtered his entire family. His little sister, though, is the only survivor, but she has been transformed into a demon herself. Tanjiro set out on a dangerous journey to find a way to return his sister to normal and destroy the demon who ruined his life. Learning to slay demons won't be easy, and Tanjiro barely knows where to start. But surprise appearance of another boy named Jaeyoung, who seems to know what's going on, might provide some answers, but only Tanjiro can stop him from killing his sister first. So yeah, that's pretty much Demon Slayer. But I think, you know, honestly, when it comes to Demon Slayer, it's pretty, like, you know, self-explanatory when it comes to like the show and all that and whatnot. And I guess you could say Monsters We Make will also be added to this collection when it gets here. But yeah, that's pretty much a book I had to do for college. Now on to the last little section of my manga collection. So last but not least, why did my, okay, you know what, flashlight on, I guess. But last but not least, we have my Agretsuko little figure that I'm gonna move out the way. We're just gonna sit her over here. And we got our little Todoroki little figurine. And we're just also gonna put that on the other side. So first up, we have Yuzo the pet vet. So as you can see, this is pretty much like a little pet, little manga. It's just so cute. But yeah, pretty much it's about a child called Yuzo. She's only 11 years old, and she got a lot on her plate. When her mom gets sick, she goes to live with her uncle, who runs a local animal shelter. She's super scared of animals, but she'll do her best to help out. Though many tough moments like her mother illness and standing up to bullies, she learns big lessons about what it means to care. But with some help from her animal pal friends and kind grown-ups, she's ready to take on the day. Perfect for aspiring vets of all ages. But yeah, here is the front, and here, well, the back, and here's the front. Next, we are gonna go on to the next manga. Say I love you. That's the front, and pretty much here's the back. So yeah, here is the description for this friendship. Forget it. A stinging betrayal turns high schooler Mia into a lifelong loner, but everything changes when she meets Yamato, a playboy who's intrigued by this mysterious, violent recluse. He'll have to work hard to earn Mia's trust, but how long can Mia keep her heart closed off? How long will she refuse to say, I love you? Let's see praise for the anime. I actually haven't seen the anime before, but that's pretty much them just saying surprise with it. Honestly, it's sensitivity and quality. Let's see, always it is smarter, more poetic, more touching, but playing better than you think it's gonna be. Anime News Network. So definitely have to check out the anime version of it. I've only ever actually, read it. But yeah, here's just kind of a peek through what it looks like in the inside. But I don't know what to think he going in and out of the light, but we're just gonna deal with it. So next up is I don't know which to love. This is all of these. Most of these are volume ones. But yeah, that's the back, or the front, and then this is the back. As you can see, it's a lot of choices. So, in her final days of high school, Mia tried to confess her love to her best friend, only to have her hopes crushed. A little heartbreak is fine, because she'll absolutely, definitely, undoubtedly get a girlfriend in college. And as soon as Mia sets her resolve, potential Paramouse starts aggressively sliding up to her one after another. How on earth is she supposed to settle on something when she's felt head over heels for every cutie she meets? So yeah, as you can clearly tell, this is definitely a romance. But not only is it a romance, it is more of a but yeah, it's more of a woman love woman type of anime. Well, I have to get myself keep saying anime. Manga. It's just a habit. But manga. So next up I have Love Me Not. Oh my god, this is, I can't, all these the volume, the back and the front just looks so, it's just all so pretty. But that's the back of it, and pretty much Love Me Not. Fast friends, Yuna and Akari are complete opposites. Yuni is idealistic, while Akari is realistic. When Lady Killer Rio and oblivious Kazumi join their ranks, love and friendship become quite complicated. Pretty much opposite attracts. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this back in, but do the little walkthrough of what it looks like in the inside. I'm sorry y'all if it don't seem like I'm too talkative. Like I said, trying to talk while your voice isn't really there, it's but here's this next one. I don't think I'm able to show it, but pretty much Who Wants to Marry a Billionaire. So I'm gonna read it from the side. So it's pretty much let's make a deal. Down on her luck and pushing 30s. Shut in Nat wants to plan a she plans to evacuate herself from her mountain of debts. Fortunately, she knows just the thing. She wants to marry a billionaire. The infamous reality TV show where women compete for the rights to marry into riches. She may not be the prettiest or most well-connected contestant, but she'll do whatever it takes to thwart and compete and bag both a man and his money bags. So yeah, pretty much, a lady who trying to get herself out of debt. She wanna, get that money and that man. But next up I have is like a butterfly. So like I said, once again, these are mostly all like volume 1s. Here is the front of it, beautiful, and here is the back of it. I'm gonna set it up like this so you guys can pretty much see. As you can see, my stain killer over here. But yeah, so pretty much she is often compared to a beautiful flower, but one that grows on the tallest peak of the mountains, forever out of reach. When she developed feeling for the quiet boy, however, she doesn't want to be a distant flower. She rather leave her lofty perch and fly towards him like a butterfly. After he rescues her from an unwanted admirer, she finds herself captivated by him. However, she is too shy to speak to anyone, much less this reserved karate boy. What's more, let's see, he isn't only interested, Shurin isn't only interested in him. Will a class trip offer the opportunity to reveal her feelings before it is too late? So yeah, once again, show y'all pretty much the inside of what it looked like. So pretty much just a reserve, just to kind of sum it up, a reserve girl, pretty much, wanting to spread her wings and not just be left in the background. She want to, tell. So I guess you could say the last two I have is Sailor Moon. So we just gonna go on ahead and show the inside, because everybody knows what Sailor Moon is like. It's no doubt about it that you don't know about Sailor Moon. So yeah, I mean, pretty much Sailor Moon is a magical girl, a teenage magical girl. And honestly, that's if I'm being honest, like, that's kind of, I wouldn't say this is like the first I'm trying to remember, like, what was my first anime, but I don't think it was Sailor Moon. It was something else. It had something to do with vampires and a whole bunch of stuff. I can't even remember for real, because I think it was like in middle school, or yeah, I think it was in middle school. But yep, last but not least is My Hero Academia. So yeah, we pretty much all know about My Hero Academia. Pretty much, we had, in a world where 80% of the population manifests superpowers called quirk, heroes and villains would be battling it out everywhere. Being a hero would mean learning to use your powers, but where would you study? Hero Academy, of course. But what would you do if you were one of the 20% who were born quirkless? And we had our main guy, Deku. He pretty much was born quirkless. He had his little, of course, being bullied for not having a quirk. But, of course, once he finally met his idol, All Might and whatnot, and, being told you can be a hero too and all that. And, of course, he ate All Might's hair and absorbed his powers. But as you can see, I kind of got the later volumes, so yeah. I kind of got the later volumes, and my Todoroki figurine just fell. But yeah, I think, yeah, this is pretty much the newest one with the Todoroki family, you know, with, yeah. I've read it, but I haven't had really the time to sit here and actually watch it, which is sad. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much my little manga collection, guys. So yeah, here is, like I said, pretty much all three of my little things, my little cubbies, and yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.